Many people go hiking or camping or just being outdoors in general in Tennessee usually get worried about finding venomous snakes in the woods. But according to Tennessee's state website, there are 32 snakes in Tennessee, but only 4 of which are venomous. Today I want to talk to you about some of the common snakes in Tennessee, how to differentiate between a venomous and non-venomous snake, and why they're all very important to us. My first thing I'll say is a tip that you should never touch or provoke a wild snake because they will bite, because they will be scared of you. I am a member of a group called the Coalition of Herp Enthusiasts, and I own a snake, so this is where I've gotten most of my information. But first I will talk to you about some of the common snakes in Tennessee. As I've said, there are 32 species of snake in Tennessee. The first thing I'll say is that it's a myth that copperheads are the most common snake, but they get mistaken for other species such as other common snakes like the corn snake, rat snakes, king snakes, garter snakes, water snakes, such as that. And today I have my corn snake named Ruby, who is domesticated, so she would not be acting like this if she was a wild snake. But now you know a little bit more about some common snakes, but now I'll talk to you about the differences about venomous snakes. There's 4 venomous snakes in Tennessee, and the general about them is that they have vertical elliptical shaped pupils, they have a triangular shaped head, and they're all pit vipers, which means they have heat-seeking pits in their face. The first one is a copperhead, which is the most common venomous snake, but not the most common snake, and they're actually the least venomous snake in Tennessee. The second one is the cottonmouth, which is actually one of the most venomous snakes in Tennessee, but they're mostly found in western Tennessee in rivers and lakes, and they usually get mistaken for harmless water snakes. The timber rattlesnake has a rattle on its tail like most rattlesnakes, and it uses this to defend it, to show that it's in the area, but they're mostly found in eastern Tennessee. And then there's the pygmy rattlesnake, which is a very small rattlesnake that usually lives in swampy areas, but they are actually threatened species, so they're actually very rare to find. So now you know some of the differences in venomous snakes, but I'll tell you how important they are to us and the environment. All over the world, venomous snakes and non-venomous snakes have helped people, but I'm just going to focus on the snakes in Tennessee. The number one thing that they do is keep rodent populations down. They also keep their own numbers down. For example, king snakes actually eat other snakes mostly. And venomous snakes are also helpful with their venom because they create anti-venom out of their venom in case you get bitten by one, so it'll negate the effects of the venom. And also, as reptilegardens.com says, copperhead venom is actually being used to treat breast cancer. So, to conclude my speech, I've talked to you about common snakes in Tennessee, the differences in venomous snakes, and the importance they are to us and the environment. So, as I've said, there are 32 snake species in Tennessee, 4 of which are venomous, and they play a very significant role in our world. But just to remember that if you see one in the wild, just leave it alone and let it be. So, thank you.